Hello. I started a little later than intended. You do not have any clue how many tops I tried on to decide what I was wearing. We went with this one, the old classic, Let's Trans. Wait, this way. Let's Trans. It's actually ES France. The French speakers out there. Standing again today. Trying to get my standing goal in, I guess. I forgot to grab a bottle of water, so I'm going to quickly grab that. And you can still hear me, and you should be able to see Princess down there. I can see her, but she doesn't want to be seen, so I don't know. It's up to her, really, I guess. I am back. Hello. Oh my god, my lips look really wet. It might be the lip gloss, or because I just drank some water. Crazy. Hello everyone. How are we all doing? I am exhausted. Let's trans again. Woke culture. I mean, why do it once when you can do it twice? You know, whether that technically means back. Let me just read the chat. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Ellie. Hello, Andrea. How are we all doing? Did I miss anyone? I really hope I didn't miss anyone. Thank you, Ellie, for the gifted sub to Jeff H. You are amazing. So really, that just circles back into your pocket when I buy you a magic booster pack or some shit. So really, it was a selfish thing there. That's a joke, of course. Oh no, my sub goal has changed. There we go. Hi is actually shark in Norwegian. Oh, hi. So that's shark. How's the music? Can you hear the music? Because I can't. I have to crank the volume. Blue shark is blow high. Yes. You see? We speak Scandinavian here. Not by choice, but by accident. Music is like perfect volume in my opinion. Perfect. It was quiet on my end, but I think that's just because my PC was turned down. Oh my god. I look like I've got sunburn, like right there. That hurts. What the fuck is that? Let's not pay attention. How are we all doing? I've forgotten to do everything I needed to do because I got distracted setting up stream. Does the backdrop look nice? It does. It looks clean. Is there... I didn't do an announcement. Everyone... I'm live on Twitch now. Hi. Fixed. And the last one I probably messaged the group chat on Instagram. Because of the weekend, I've had my schedule thrown the fuck off. So, I'm still trying to readjust. I'm not going to sleep until like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm waking up at like 10. So I'm not getting enough sleep. And I'm still not getting enough done. So, my schedule for streaming is a little bit off for the time being, but I'm aiming to fix that for next week. Well, I will fix that for next week. In which we will be starting Resident Evil 8. And maybe go back to Elden Ring. I enjoyed Elden Ring, but I don't know if I want to play it again, but I also do, you know? I could do one Elden Ring stream, I think, and that would be fun. I'm gonna message the Plums room. Get a notification every time I send it as well. Elden Ring, I actually, I had fun with Elden Ring. But at the same time, we ended up at like a point where I was like, okay, this is, like, I feel like I got my satisfaction out of it, but simultaneously, I wasn't getting all the fun out of it that I could have potentially. I don't know. But I would revisit it. Come fishing. Fishing is not for me. I don't like being outdoors. I don't like animals. I hate fish with a passion. The fight you're at was pretty cool though, to be honest. Yeah, it was. Fishing is not for me, but watching your stream was really fucking fun. And so now I have a new respect and enjoyment for fishing, but it is purely through watching you do it, because I don't think I would enjoy watching anyone else because I wouldn't know them. But also I wouldn't enjoy watching... Yeah, no, I wouldn't enjoy watching fishing from anyone else. I enjoy it from you. And I don't think I could have a fish. I would enjoy watching it though. Hello, Katie Cyanide. How are you doing? I don't know if you can see Princess is there. Wait, are you gonna stay still? Okay. I didn't touch her, by the way. She just ran. She'll go up there on her own. Probably. Oh no, she's resting there instead. I mean, I guess that works. She is a complex being. Hi. Looks so cute. I'd say that about my cat, Squirrel Girl. How dare you? Okay, she wants to fight. Friends? Don't leave her alone there. I smell burning. Someone's having a barbecue or something. That's my face. Back. I just went and spent 200 on more gear. But, oh, for fishing. Oh shit, that's sick. I'm excited to see what you do next. I'm genuinely really excited to see your next fishing stream. Please let me know when that's going to be. I'm good this lovely London evening. How are you, Plum? I am very good, thanks. I am a bit, tired. And as I suspected on Tuesday, I am getting sick. But I think it'll pass in the next couple of days, so it's not, like, debilitating like normal. Normally when I get sick, it just wipes me, and I'm gone. So this doesn't seem so awful. I'm good with that. Get hunted, noob. She killed your hand. She did. Look. That's what she did to it. That's not her, by the way. I will say that was a cheese grater, but don't ask how. Princess loved cuddles for exactly 5 seconds and nothing more. I mean, if I go over here, let's see. Enjoy. And it's... Sorry. Loving this. She likes... Because she has folded ears. If you scratch in the ear, it Feels good for her. And her leg starts going and she'll make a weird noise. Like a... Cute. But also, she gets the zoomies over the mildest of things. She's seen a fly, that's why it is. We've got the balcony doors open, and so flies are coming in and whatnot, and you can see one up there. So it's outside the window. What are you doing? She's silly. She's a silly little animal. She goes incredible silly. She does. It's so over humanity. It is for humanity. Sorry. She is a hunter. She has caught many flies in her day. You know what she does on a daily basis? She does catch a handful of flies. The shitten. Oh, she's down there now. She's got the zoomies. I don't know what I'm meant to do with this fucking thing, but we have her. Zoomies. Yeah, she has this thing. I've dubbed the poomies, where just before she needs to go to the toilet, she will get the zoomies. I don't understand why. Did you guys hear that? What the fuck was that? It was like a giant air horn kind of thing. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, what was that? No, where is Kintama? I don't want to watch this ad. Oh, it was you. I don't know what it was, Ellie. I think Andrea owned up to it, so I'm going to assume her. Forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I think it was like some sort of vehicle. I have no clue, but it was a very weird sound. So it might have been just an old vehicle. I don't know. God, I hate my hair so much at the moment. It's never doing anything I want. What? Wait. To close my eyes, I can't use the camera as a reflection. Otherwise, I can't. The mirror right there. That looks nicer. That looks so much nicer. It was an ad for mayo and people just squirted it on bread and ate it with nothing else. Is that a thing? I fucking hope not. What the fuck? It's cool when you're a detransgrifter and you can shave your head. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna ever shave my head. I like hair too much. I don't think I'd look good bald. Though if it could mean that I would steal Northern Lion's position as the bald man, I think it'd be really funny. So I would do it for a bit, but it would have to be you would struggle to convince me to do it otherwise. Best hairstyle for summer. You're right. Though my hair doesn't really make me overheat, or at least if it does, I don't think I notice it as much as it does make me overheat, if that makes sense. So I don't know. What is that? Oh. Yes. I've forgotten where I'm at. I am so out of it today. I do not know what's wrong with me. I think I'm just so... My brain is occupied elsewhere in a bad way. And I really wish it fucking wasn't. I want to get back to doing gaming streams. But other than... I guess, yeah, we could do Elden Ring. But like, other than Resident Evil, I don't know what to play. And with Resident Evil, I want to do it with Kintama in chat at the very least, because Kintama is like my goat for knowing me, teaching me about Resident Evil and whatnot. So I might wait until it's a little bit less hot, because right now his room is like 36 degrees Celsius-ish. Peak. Oh, do you remember that company I kept plugging? And I said if they made rods and reels, I'd buy one. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. It was like Savage something. Yes, I do remember that. Also, again, right? Sarah's stream yesterday was so fucking good. I had so much fun watching that. We're eating dinner and watching it together, and then after dinner, Ellie and I started playing some Deadlock, and we had you on the side, and it was so good. It was so fun. 300 for a rod, 278 for a reel. Damn. Is that a good price or is that bad price? I don't know what fishing costs. Because to me, a stick and string would work just as fine. Probably not. Expensive. Damn. Okay, so how much does that normally cost then? Like, what is a normal reel and rod price? See, we're learning the economics of fishing here. I just jump in and bite him like a wild animal. That is a comment I would have expected from a Squirrel Girl. But realistically, it makes sense coming from you too. You fucking furry. I got my Shimano rod and reel for 90-ish. 90-ish together or separately? Together, that's really good. So you will shave your head after Elden Ring? No. I'm cutting it. I've said I'm cutting it. I'm gonna cut it like this short, right? That kind of is how I want it to look. Ignoring that part. Like Twink, exactly. I don't want to cut like a little bit of my... Should I cut my hair on stream? See, my hair actually looks so nice and soft, and it is. But it doesn't do what I want it to do because it's so thick, right? It's so thick that, let me split it over my shoulders. It just feels so unruly. I guess right now it's kind of gone into place how I want it to. Because I've been playing with it now. Oh, now it looks exactly how I want it to look. What the fuck? Don't cut it yourself on stream. But, like, the scissors are, like, right over there. I mean, it wouldn't be hard. I will say, by the way, I had... The hair that I'm going to is still longer than my hair was when I was a guy. But, like, my hair grew from, like, here to here in the span of, like, a year. And then here in another year. And then this is 3 years. It just didn't grow. It doesn't grow very fast anymore. Once you get to a certain point, it just stops growing because, like, the hair can only handle so much weight and the ends become dead so they don't grow out as much. So really, the trick is to just keep trimming the ends, like, every couple months. Replied on Discord, by the way. I'll think about it. Just do a bob with layers by a good hairdresser. I don't want a bob. I want something more masculine. I don't want a fuck-ass bob. We can go to Pinterest. Guys, I'm distracted on Pinterest immediately. There's so many fucking cool designs here. Right, I need to get off of this bit. I wish I didn't use Pinterest like I do because it distracts me so much. Did you guys see my new reel today, by the way? No, you need it because everyone wants it. The bob is mine. Yeah, Ellie has the fuck-ass bob. I am not coming for her fuck-ass bob territory. However, a couple of these do look like fuck-ass bobs. I'll be for real with you. This is what we got, right? This is the style I like. I enjoy this. I am aware it's on a 4K monitor, so everything... Holy shit, this actually works on Pinterest? I'm on a 4K monitor, so I'm aware the images are a little bit mixed up a little bit. My favorite one is this one and this one. These two here. Right? Masked lesbian vibes. Except I won't be a lesbian. I'll be straight. Going by he, him. You see what I'm putting down here, right? Gay? No, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I love my wife as a straight man. As much as a straight man could love another straight man. But Ellie is not a straight man, I will say. Plum D-trans arc. Exactly. Exactly. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for this. I'm bored of it, you know? I need a new challenge. I done the hard thing, that's being trans, now I'm bored of it. I conquered that. I had the same haircut years ago as well. Except I styled the fringe slightly differently. Mine was a little bit more somewhere between this and this, I guess. Now it's time to face the hardest challenge of all, being a man. But this is the thing, it's really hard. Years ago I sat down and I was like, life's so easy. Life's so easy, I'm really bored. I want to do the hardest thing. What is the hardest thing? Being a woman. Not just a woman, a trans woman. Not just a trans woman who is vocal on the internet and is a trans woman online specifically. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I done it, and I've been sat here for the last, like, God knows how long, being like, this shit's easy, this is boring now. Give me a new challenge, give me a new challenge. And so I'm like, do you know who has it hard right now? Do you know who has it the hardest? Who's suffering right now? The people who are suffering the most? Straight white men. And so I was like, duh, that's the hardest thing to do. So I have to go and do that now. And so we're becoming straight white men. Me. You guys don't have to follow me on this if you don't want to. I don't blame you otherwise. Either way, rather. So we're straight white men. The hairstyle grows out really quickly. That's a shame. Being a gamer is actually way harder than being trans. Exactly. Exactly. I raged so hard last night that I deleted Deadlock and reinstalled it like an hour or two later. I crashed out. I like rage quit. I full on rage quit. I do not rage quit very often. And I don't even think it was a valid thing to me to rage quit over. So I don't know. I think I was having a bad day. Or not a bad day. A bad bit. A moment. You know? We me. It's my new pronouns. We me. That's good practice for being a man. You're right. I then, for practice for being a man, I spent the next 20 minutes telling Ellie it was her fault, gaslighting her into thinking that she was the one that made me uninstall the game, and not my own actions of pressing the buttons. And then I sent her a dick pic without consent. Just one bad day, like the Joker, baby. Is Ellie even there? No, she's not. I done it all over the phone. Look, modern technology's come a long way where I can gaslight a woman over the phone and I'm still in the right. I'm staring at the haircuts and I really like them. Yeah, I should still be able to do that. I like this motion, right? But like, the length of my hair probably needs to come to like there, right? It means I get rid of the blonde bits in the hair as well. There's still like blonde, you can see here. So you need a chest binder. You think I need a chest binder, I do not have tits. I have pecs. Get the Hatsune Miku binder. Do you know what? Thomas Jefferson walked so I could run. What an obscure reference, Squirrel Girl. That is like crazy. But also a very good reference. You can hear Princess eating over there somewhere. But when I detransition now, you guys will have to start addressing me differently. I feel like you guys are taking this too seriously, by the way. I'm never going to tell you the truth. Because... bashful. No, my personal life, my private life. I know I also have, like, a persona to uphold, so... Persona 5 mentioned, the Joker. I know enough about Persona to know those two things, and there was the teacher that... There was a teacher that a lot of people like to cosplay, and she's kind of cool looking. Very, like, just person, though, at the same time. No breasts. Your breasts are larger than the size of Estonia. Well, if you thought I wanted to detransition and had body dysmorphia, that would have hurt, you know? Guys, this is Plum coming out as a cyborg alien that's here to take over the planet. A pro of wigs is that you can keep your head shaved, wear the short hair wig, and it will never grow out. You'll never have to go to a salon. You're right, you're right. I like having hair though. I used to wear wigs a lot. I mean, again, I've been trans since I was a kid. So I've done it all. I've done the wigs, I've done not wigs, I've done varying different hairstyles over the years. Wigs are fine, but with long hair, wigs are a nightmare. And so that's why a lot of cosplayers have short hair. It's a lot easier to manage, to put into a thing. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I could cut it like that. I could do it myself. What do you think? Can you grab the scissors? Remember the wig thing? Oh yeah, that one as well. I wouldn't do it. I have genuinely a fear of it. Pop it off, Queen. Thank you. I will. I've done cosplays, but I've never worn wigs. It's like wearing a winter hat in summer. Kind of, yeah. Wigs, if you have short hair, the overheatingness of it is still bad because you're obviously not used to having like a lot of hair. But also, because it's so tied back tight in like a wig cap, like, this feels fine, but then, like, the wig on top adds, obviously, a layer of insulation. Why is Pikachu staring at us like that? You know why. You know what you've done. That reminds me. Here we go. That seems That's better. I think. I don't care. I don't care. Just you specifically, yeah. The thing is, with short hair, you can hyper femme without with the right outfit. So many ways, it's a lot more versatile than long hair. Exactly. I have done long hair, right? And it looks nice. It looks nice, but I'm gonna be so for real, it's boring. If you're looking at this and you're like, oh, this is nice, it's so boring. There's no style to it. It's just flat hair. It's just long. That's it. It's just long. There is no aesthetic to it. The only aesthetic is that I have these bangs that have grown out, right? It's just long. There's no personality to it, right? When I tie it up and I do the aesthetic, that I do with the 2 strands down and the high pony, people don't like that as much. I don't know why. Neither here nor there. Pikachu is judging us for being trans. Again, no trans in this household. That's why Ellie's not here anymore. You know? I had to get rid of her. I just realized I'm walking around. There is like an outline around me here, specifically. It looks like I'm in front of a green screen. Coward, you make me sick. Hiding in the shadows. Hiding from who you truly are. And you can't escape yourself. Go on. What am I hiding? Sent to the gulag. Yep. Where is Princess gone? I just saw her. I'm looking for those hairstyles now. There's more. I found more. Holy shit. I found the cat. She's down on the floor over there. This is just me scrolling through Pinterest and you guys can't even see it. It's almost like your own torture. No one's supporting me. I took such a good picture of my cat, I want to get it framed. Do it. Put it in the pets channel in the Discord as well. Took another photo of Princess last night. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Oh no, there's this one where she's just like staring down at the ground. She's like this. I don't know why she's like that. She's weird. But yes, this is my apparently my haircutting announcement stream. Although I've been announcing it for like the last month or two, I guess. I think it's only been like a month-ish. I'm soft launching it. That's what it's called. She is sad that you haven't shaved your head yet. She is. She is. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and she's standing over me with a pair of clippers and she's about to go for it. But I wake up just in time every time. Damn, I wasn't fast enough. Yeah, you're never fast enough. Looking through more hairstyles. There is just straight up adult content on Pinterest now. Holy shit. Sorry, I got mega distracted looking at hers. I've closed Pinterest. I'm good. I am going to cut the stream early. I needed to go live purely for the sake of like keeping a schedule and making sure that I can adhere to that schedule. I am trying my best to keep to schedules and I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to be so for real. However, having something to stream today, I didn't have. I am still on that knock-on effect from the event from the weekend. as well as a side project I've got going on at the moment that is eating a lot of time and mental energy. So I am trying to find a new way of juggling this new stuff that I'm doing, mixed with trying to keep the old stuff. Meanwhile, the old stuff had a hit in one regard and that knocked me, and so I was focusing on the new stuff. It was a whole thing, but we'll see. I will be back tomorrow. We'd spend time with you just talking about nonsense. I would love that. However, I have no nonsense to talk about today, and I'm not vibing with being on camera, if I'm being like completely real. I didn't want to go live today because I was feeling vile about being on camera. I done content earlier today, and I've scrapped the whole lot of it pretty much because of I just didn't want to be on camera. And so I wasn't certain I was going to stream today, but then I realized I kind of have to stream, keep building the schedule, keep making that going. At least if I do it for a little bit and I don't enjoy it, I've done it, I can move on to the next day, you know? That's at least where I'm at mentally for now. I think things will get a lot better for me in the next couple months. That's the thing. Schedule maxing, I am. Do you see how many times my hair is going into my mouth whilst I'm talking? It's annoying me. I want it gone. I want it gone. Yeah, I'm schedule maxing at the moment. I need to write it out properly. I need to do a proper schedule. If anyone uses Notion and you need advice on how to use Notion properly, fucking come my way. This is the crazy thing, right? About a year or so ago, they released Notion AI, right? Which is just ChatGPT implemented into Notion. Notion is a note-taking software. I messaged the bot, right? The Notion AI thing, asking it a question. I wanted to know what it could do. Didn't need it, but I was interested that this is a new feature in my favorite software. Ignore that I have a favorite software. That means nothing. It means nothing. This AI knows everything about me because everything I ever think about, everything I ever do is written in my Notion. And so this AI now knows everything about me. And it was weird. It was weird. I consulted the Oracle, exactly. Notion is greater than Obsidian, and that is crazy. It is. 1984. Yeah, it is. But, like, it's able... I can tell it, like, hey, here's all the tasks I've got. Have I got any other tasks that I could squeeze into my schedule today? And how can we format this to be a better schedule? It does that. And then it puts it onto my calendar immediately. I'm like, this is amazing. This is what AI is. It's a personal assistant doing the things I need it to do. It's finding the information that I've written down somewhere that I've forgotten because I can only store so much information here. AI for anything else is stupid. I want to make a highly tuned math LLM, large language model. I know what that means. That's kind of sick. If you do, please let me know. I am interested in AI, right? This is the thing creators don't want to say to you, is that AI is interesting and it can be good, but we're seeing a lot of bad applications for it. We're seeing a lot of fucked applications for it. Because an AI, just for talking to, right? Being able to use it to generate your own ideas and like write out things in a way that you couldn't have otherwise worded better, right? Being able to give it, again, making my schedule. It helped me with that. Oh my God, that was so good. I didn't use it that much because I have ADHD and my schedule changes every other week. So I have like a dozen different systems I have for schedules, you know? But yes. Tolerance of AI, got it. Yes. I have a tolerance, and the tolerance is personal assistant and taking jobs, but the company who is then employing AI to take the jobs of people need to then have higher taxes. That tax then goes straight to a universal credit. So people who are unemployed and can't get a job because AI has taken over can then get a job. Oh no, can then still be paid via universal credit. I had a whole discussion about this years and years ago, and I stand by it. I think a perfect world is a world where like people don't need to work, but instead can choose to work if they would find fulfillment in that. Or, you know, like there is always going to be people who want to be an engineer and want to do these things, but there's not always going to be a person, highly likely, that is going to want to work at a Tesco's, right? If you can replace Tesco's workers with filthy clankers taking our jobs, and then pay the money you would have paid for insurance and national insurance, which is a separate thing, and their wages and so on and so forth. If you pay that instead to a government fund that is universal credit, that'd be so much better, you know? Food for thought. Ask ChatGPT, I have ADHD or just lazy? I am not lazy. I am painfully driven to the point where I will burn out a lot. Ellie will attest to that, to be fair. But I do find myself sat there being like, I feel really lazy right now. And Ellie's like, do you have anything to do? And I'm like, yes. She goes, do you have anything you actually need to do? I'm like, no. She's like, then you're not being lazy. You just have nothing to do right now. Let yourself rest. You need rest. Yesterday was my day off. I did not take a day off. I was working yesterday as well. And then I didn't go to sleep until 4 a.m. And then I woke up at 11 today. And then I've been working all day. And I'm going to end the stream when I end the stream and then continue working until 4 a.m. again. I need you to kill me. Like, I genuinely need you to kill me. I'm not recovering from this. Ellie is really nice. Ellie is good. Ellie looks after me, right? She will tell me how it is. She will put me in my place. If I am overworking, she will tell me. Not that it can do anything a lot of the time, because sometimes I don't want to hear it. I just want to do the work because I don't know when I'm going to have this level of focus or energy. So I need to capitalize on that. Bitch is hyper-focused on 50 things constantly and never takes a break. I am. Don't make excuses, furry girl. Yeah, Ellie, you're a furry. Never here nor there. I work too hard. And I do about 2 hours of nothing a day. Maybe 3 hours in total of nothing, which would be like my morning tea and bagel, dinner, and then I do about 2 hours of deadlock in the evening because that's the only unwinding time I've got. Ugh. Let she who has not wore the fursuit throw the first stone. Get that printed in like script font on a wall in a kitchen somewhere. With like in Times New Roman underneath John 18:7, you know? Not a date, but like a Bible verse. I'm drawing Hentai of Darkness at the moment, but I have no drive to finish it. If the furry accusations don't stop, I will delete the project. The Darkness isn't a furry, so if you're going to delete the project, it's going... Oh, right, you're trying to punish me. Alright. That's fine, I can find other Darkness online. That's fine. That'll be good. You can delete it, furry. Is it Darkness as a furry? That's what I was confused about at first as well. I was like, why are you punishing people for calling you a furry when it comes to Darkness? Are you drawing Darkness as a furry? Are you going to stop drawing Darkness and then draw furry stuff? I think it's that one. She's in a micro bikini, but alright. Is the bikini furry? Does that make her a furry? How much fur does someone need to wear to be classed as a furry? Because if it's a fuzzy bikini, does that count? Tom talks a lot about Pokemon for someone who supposedly is not a furry. Furry, not furry. There's blood on my hand. What is it saying? How is there blood on my hand? Consult the chart. There's a chart. From furry chart. I should be able to show this. I've got adblock pop up. Fuck. There is a lot of furry charts. What the fuck is wrong with... What? Human Neko. Borderline furry. Why? Open in new window. New tab. Right. Human, just a human. Neko. Human wearing... A human structure with some animal. Still just a human with cat ears and a tail. Borderline furry. What's the difference here, though? The hands? Yeah, it looks like the hands. Animal structured hands and nose. Oh, right. Losing pure human shapes. Pretty furry, colored skin showing fur. More furry, visible furry skin. Very furry, okay. Yeah. You're telling me this Animorphs fucking thing has one stage between furry and just a cat. You're telling me that that's the degrees. I don't know if I agree with that. Pause. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't get this furry shit. This nonsense. Not in my schools. What stage is your dream goal on a furry chart? You know what? I will take a Neko. That's about as far as I could go. I think the tail would piss me off and the ears would be a scientific conundrum of like, okay, so do you have two sets of ears? What's here if you don't have ears? Like, do you have ears here and here? You know? Or do you just have these ears? And if you just have these ears, they must hear, right? But if you have both, can you hear out both of them or can you only hear out one set? Do you choose which set you hear out of? I got a lot of questions. And then I think the tail would piss me off. Tons of streamers have made videos on that. Rule 34. I'm not clicking Rule 34. That's not blood on your hand, it's guilt from the soul seeping through your skin. Shit. Claws, yep, they're freaks. That's what I've said, and then I get called a furry. No, you don't. You like fur skin as well. I've seen your art. I've seen that deer girl you drew. You drew her with like the full deer outfit. Not outfit, it was her fur. That is like stage 5 on the furry chart. Good to be a Sphinx cat because you don't have to get laser hair removal. Yeah, but the Sphinx cats, like, this is the thing with the Sphinx cats. They have very bad skin. They are very slimy, like greasy, and they get spots. They get pimples on their body, and the owners need to pop the pimples. This is something I've heard from a Sphinx cat owner. I don't like them. I could never touch one. They freak me out. I don't fuck with that kind of animal. It ain't right, god dang it. They get dandruff as well. I didn't know that. They also need sunscreen. That makes sense. But yeah, that's... At that point, you might as well have a child, right? You have the size of a baby with the skin of an 18-year-old boy who doesn't wash. I'm not interested. Yeah? I've got a gorgeous little rodent walking around in my apartment right now, doing God knows what, and she's soft, so it's okay. I love her for it. Last time I ended up not getting a riddle, and last time I talked to a Sphinx, I ended up not getting a riddle and got deatomized. What the fuck? That's why I prefer dogs. No. Dogs are just as gross as Sphinx cats. Their fur isn't soft, their fur is always, like, weird and harsh. And they smell. Dog breath smells. And they always smell... The smell of wet dog is so disgusting to me, I hate it. But that little thing, you can't see her. Look at her, she looks so grumpy. Oh, that's my jugular. You mind? Alright, let me put you down then. Because you like cats and cat girls. I don't. I don't. Nuh-uh, my puppa gets showers every 2 weeks. See, I don't have to shower her. She does it herself. Maybe a bit too much. To the point where she's, like, wet. Like, she's visibly wet from licking herself. She's fucking weird. Love her, though. She always looks so bothered by attention and then begs for attention constantly. The cat is autistic. She is. She's very autistic. And the way she's standing there is really cute. Oh my god, focus. Yeah. She's clawed my chair up so much that I'm finding more leather on the floor. And I'm sat here like, I don't even want to get a new desk chair because I don't think she's gonna stop doing that. It's gonna just keep happening and it's ruining a good piece of furniture. If you bathed her, she wouldn't need to lick herself as much. You're not meant to bathe cats. They don't like her. It freaks them out. Her paws need trimming though. But I also know that she doesn't like that. Because, see, the thing is, cats are so personality-based, right? That, like, with my old cat, he would want his paws trimmed, right? He would want his paws trimmed, and he wouldn't want to be touched. I'm going to get in the way while she's cleaning herself. She deserves privacy, okay? Plenty of humans don't like bathing, but they still got to do it. Yes, but there's a difference between not liking bathing, and needing to bathe because it's our species thing, I guess. Got princess fur in my mouth. Okay, well, I can't get that out. Anyway, my point is, she doesn't like it. She would rather be left alone. Now, who am I but to do that for her? Go to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament, ain't nobody there showered. Yeah, exactly. My cat can't meow or scream. He almost mute, and he can't even scratch, like a calm dog in a cat's body. I feel like more cats are calm than dogs. And I was hoping to get a calm cat, but she has a lot of energy and a lot of personality. She does not like to be trimmed. She does not like to be groomed by anyone that isn't herself. Which is kind of funny. Because she doesn't want the princess treatment. She is a selfish, independent woman. So, you know. Doing this because this is like one of the last times I get to just play with hair. Who knows when my hair is going to be gone. Okay, I've been going for an hour. That was longer than I was expecting, which is good. I'm gonna just straight up end here. I am very tired. I'm very exhausted from being on camera. Like, today was not a day for me being on camera, I'll be honest. And sometimes I have those days. C'est la vie. If I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. If anyone has any ideas, please tell me. I will figure it out before then. But it won't be just a chatting stream. There'll be an actual plan. Go play games and eat your hair. I will eat my hair. Maybe I'll play Deadlock on stream tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow.